Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Hello World. How are you guys? I hope you had a beautiful day. I hope it was nice. I hope that you are enjoying the loveliness of life. Um, I like to always say, remember to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bells. And if you can, just share out the chat. I'm going to be doing that right now. And tonight is a deep discussion. Sorry about that. I was actually just sharing it out. Hey, my little tatted joy. Hi, tatted hearts. What's going on? Hope you had a beautiful weekend. I feel like I saw you last night, and I did. So welcome aboard. But first and foremost, I have to say, womp, womp, womp. The guest that I had scheduled for tonight is not going to be able to make it. So we'll have our sweet and savory dessert lady come back another day. So it's just me and you guys tonight, which is cool because we're used to each other. So it is what it is. I'm just over here sharing out the chat, so don't mind me and my chatter. Um, how was your weekend, Tatted? So my weekend was okay. I only had to work my regular job yesterday morning, and today I was off. And in being off, um, I just decided to lay back and I went to the gym. I did a few other errands that I normally do. And I forgot that I was supposed to meet up with someone. It was in my calendar and my phone, and I did not get the alert. The alarm didn't go off for it. I don't know. But they called me and said, "Oh, I hope you're halfway here." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot." And so there was a lot going on in here today, a lot. We'll get into that in a minute. But other than that, it was a pretty calm day. Let me see. Hey, what's going on, my grapevine for you? It seems as though StreamYard is not giving me the comments. It's not popping up in the chat. So I'm going to have to do this from another screen. How are you? How was your day? You look and sound so familiar, like my therapist or counsel. I don't know how to spell your counselor. You are too funny, tatted hearts. Are you serious or are you just messing with me? Because you sound, I know you joke a lot. So I don't know if I can take it as a joke or if you're dead serious. Hi, General. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. You are actually her. I knew you were messing with me. I knew it. Um, what up, Sugar Love? How are you? Welcome to Hello World, guys. I think Sugar Love, are you going live tonight, Sugar Love? Because I know you be having the word on the street tonight. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. Nice to see new faces. Tonight, you know, it's it's real serious. And it kind of intertwines with how my day went. There was chaos today, guys. A lot of chaos. A lot of chaos. And it wasn't even directly anything in my life. It was the surroundings that was causing chaos. And I think I tried to handle it pretty well. Sure, you can chat. Okay. Guys, after this, we're going to go over to Sugar Love's channel. Hi, Sophia. Sophie C, how are you? Oh, I'm not taking any panels tonight, General. I thought you meant you wanted to talk in the chat. Um, Guys, we really need to talk about this. Like this, General, if I knew you a little bit longer, then I would be more than happy to have you on the panel as well. But let's get to know each other a little bit more, and I'll be more than happy to send you the link to be on Hello World. Hi, Mike the Ranger. How are you? But if you do have any concerns that you want to address, please write it in the chat. I will read them out loud. Oh, thank you, Sophie C. Um, I just don't I don't want to offend anybody. And with chaoses that happen in our lives, whether directly or indirectly, we need to talk about it, right? Because then we start to internalize the things that happen around us, and we don't talk about it, and that becomes part of your DNA. It becomes part of your bloodstream per se. I have to make it kind of very vivid so you can understand and take it really to heart and how deep this actually goes. When chaos happens, it messes with your mind and your heart and your soul. It changes the whole perception of what you see and what you feel. So that's why I want to talk about this chaos. Will I go into the detail about what exactly happened? No. But what I will say is I've noticed that when there's chaos, a lot of times people yell, scream, and holler, and then there's the silence. And you know what happens when there's silence, when there's war, right? That means something big is about to happen. It's going to be an explosion, an eruption. And when eruptions happen, two things can happen. One, you can erupt and be violent, or two, you can erupt and your body stops. So let's talk about it, guys. When you have chaos in your life, how do you handle it? Hi, Vacation City. Nice to see you. Hi, Myra. How are you? I'm not even going to pay attention to that because at the end of the day, as long as you stay here, maybe you might maybe you might end up getting something out of what we're talking about. And then you might think twice before you try to add to someone's chaos or become the chaos in other people's lives. The door is always open for you to either go in or out. I like to keep that too. If you don't take things seriously in your lives, then when these serious things start to happen, I don't know what to say. Hit your knees and go pray over the chaos. That's right. Hi, Dab Kitty Sparkle. How are you? I can't highlight you, Mike, because my my StreamYard isn't working. Hi, Dragonfly Lady. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. So all I can say is, the comments, if you're trying to make a comment that's going to like upset me, trust and believe I'm past being upset. And it doesn't bother me. So if you wanted to get a rise out of me and make it bother me, it's not bothering me. It's not, because I want you to stay here and listen. But if you don't want to listen, then that's okay. But don't disrupt the rest of the chat. Hey, Jade Dog, how are you? Let them stay, Myra. But if they start to get indignant, then you can go ahead and do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, guys, I want you to understand, I do not want anyone to allow the chaoses in their lives to cause them to have heart attacks, to cause them to have stress, to cause them to end up having hives, because I'm speaking from a example of what happened to me in my life. When I allowed things to bubble over, then my body started to react, right? Have you ever had hives underneath your foot? Has that ever happened to you? Where when you walk, it felt like it was jelly because stress caused that. Have you ever just started talking and then your mouth starts to break out with hives? Your face starts to break out with hives. Your hands, fingers, arms, everything starts to break out in hives because of stress. So Yes, there was chaos going on in my life, speaking of that particular moment, and I didn't handle it until when I did go to a doctor friend, and he was like, I was like, I don't know why I'm having hives and all this. He's like, oh, it's just stress. I was like, for real? Once he told that to me, I said, well, I'm not stressing anymore. The hives went away. Hey, Rochelle, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. If people come and taking like that, they be jealous. Oh, and talking like that. It's not that they're jealous. It's just they want to try to get you to start acknowledging their misbehavior. And when you acknowledge misbehavior, then it just makes them feel good. But if they want to add to the chaos, oh, maybe the title brought them in, which is fine. But you guys are giving me minutes. Do you realize that? If you want to stay in here and you want to throw out things to try to throw me off my game, it's okay, because by you staying in here, you're giving me time. You're telling YouTube, please send more people her way. So please stay. Oh, please stay. I invite it. But you cannot add or subtract to how my day has gone. But I will tell you this, there are real people that are having things happening in their lives that we have no awareness of. People are on the brink of wanting to kill themselves. People are on the brink of wanting to cry at their jobs. People are on the brink of not understanding why nobody can understand them or want to be around them or whatever the case may be. That is chaos in their lives, and they're going to do something about that. Hey, Flagnag, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. I know you've been working, Flagnag. You probably have good chaos. Hey, Adam. No, but I do get sick of that. Then I have to address the problem or the person. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let me tell you, Sugar, I tried to address the person today. And then they turned around and tried to tell me that I was now trying to get them in trouble and that I was trying to incite riots. So I said, you know what? It's okay. I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm done. And my voice wasn't raised at all. All I said was, listen, someone asked you to do something. So if they asked you to do something, just do it. And they said, how could you just over here trying to make things worse? You don't care, blah, blah, blah. You just want to see things. I was like, no, but I do know if someone asked me to do something, I just do it. I respect their wishes as much as possible. Oh, what happened? Did the troublemakers leave? Aw. What? No way, Joy. I can't believe that. Oh, yeah. That's what happens when people can't face the reality of they're the issue, they're the problem. Sometimes they'll turn around and say that you are the problem and you created the problem. And if it wasn't because of you, there would be no problem. Mind you, I was just sitting back listening to all of this chaos. And then when I stood up, I said, listen, very quietly, I just said, listen, just leave. Just leave. And then it turned around and was like, well, no, you are the one. See, you caused this. If you weren't here, this wouldn't have happened. I say what I say, and that's it. I leave them talking to themselves if they can't act right. I know that's right, Sugar. I know that's right. But not everyone is able to do that, Sugar. Not everyone is able to be as strong as you and just leave and be like, all right, I said what I got to say, and that's it. Boom. Keep on talking if you want, but it's not penetrating these walls. These walls. The good old-fashioned blame game. Yeah. But it also teaches me, and hopefully just talking about it, it teaches that we should recognize and realize that when people try to turn around and blame you for stuff that you have nothing to do with, or the situations as to why they are living their lives the way that they are, don't let it internalize and believe that you are the problem. Because that's what manipulators like to do, right? Right, sugar love. That's what manipulators try to do. They try to make you be, even though everybody knows that the manipulator is the person that's wrong, but the manipulator can turn around and make you believe that you the one that stole, and you the one that caused the problem, and you're the one that is just the worst person in the world. Yep. It does take practice. I got to practice more. The part wouldn't even start up correctly, Joy. Oh, no. So wait, it's not working? Flag nag? Hold on. Let me go back up. So wait, Flag nag, your computer's not working now? Hi, 4Ks. We love you. We love Rain. How are you? See, man, after I told the troublemakers that they were giving me time, they left. Come on, man. How you going to do that? That's why it's okay. You can stay here. Right? Just stay here. Let me get my hours. Right? Sugar love. Let me get my hours. And now they gone. Darn. You see? Other days I probably would have been like, yeah, how dare you? No. I've learned. You gotta throw back what was given to you. So the positive, they didn't like the positive. So then they said, oh, we ain't giving you no hours. And they just left. Man. Hey, Maurice, how are you? Hey, Leticia, welcome to Hello World. Dang. No, I have had to send the main board back to shop to review. Oh, okay, that's okay, but you don't have to pay anything more, do you? Reverse psychology, Dab Kitty. Yes, it is. And manipulators know how to do that in the best way. But sometimes I think people who are manipulators have been doing it for so long in their lives that they don't even know that they're doing it. And they truly believe that everyone else is wrong. They see the tunnel and they think everyone else is wrong. Well, thank you, 4Ks. I appreciate you. So we're addressing chaos, guys. And personally, when you have chaos going in your life, please don't let it internalize, right? Because that stuff, once you internalize that stuff, it's like creating bad cells. And you know what happens to bad cells when they, burst and poison all the other good ones? Hi, Married Vlogs. How are you? Oh, no. Okay. I can't highlight you, Married Vlogs, because my StreamYard isn't working on the back end. Wait, yes, it is. Oh, but it's not updating everything. It's not updating everything. But once it does, Married Vlog says, can we please send up prayers and goodwill, wishes, whatever you guys believe in, to someone who is in a domestic violence situation? She can't disclose the name, which is fine. We do not need to know the name of anybody who's going through something violent. All we need to know is that someone is going through something very chaotic, very violent, and they're scared. They are absolutely afraid. They are absolutely probably manipulated. They are absolutely being taken advantage of. They are absolutely maybe having violence, bodily violence to them. If there are children in the situation, which makes it even harder, we absolutely need to send up some well wishes, prayers, or whatever you believe in to this person. I don't care about the name. All I care about is that heart. That heart is being broken. That heart is bleeding. That heart is crying out for help, but just does not know how to get that help. But hopefully, one day they will get the help that they need. They will get the resources that will come their way mysteriously or miraculously, whatever the case may be, to help them along their way. And if there are children involved, that the children will be involved and helped. And whoever is causing the violence in the situation, whether it be the husband or the wife, will be able to come to grips with the fact that you cannot handle a relationship with another human being because you do not have the capability of talking with your mouth. And even sometimes talking with your mouth is causing bodily harm to someone. You do not know how to communicate with another person. So therefore, you need to go back into your corner, get as much psychological evaluations done. You need to sit back and deal with why you are become the abuser because you've been abused somewhere along the line in your life. No one deserves to have the continuous vicious cycle continue. So Mary Vlogs, I'm hoping that your friend, whether I know this person or not, I'm hoping that everything will turn out okay for them. I'm hoping that they will not be permanent scars, and I'm hoping that it will not lead to anything worse than what they've already experienced. Because that is chaotic. When you have another human being that you're supposed to love and cherish for the rest of your life, you've given your heart, you've given part of your soul, you've given your body and created children, if there are children involved, and you've believed that they were supposed to take care of you for the rest of your life. And now that has turned upside down, back and forth. That is chaotic, guys. And this is stuff that we need to talk about. That breaks my heart to know that somebody is in that kind of pain. And there are people going through this every day. Every day. And we get to sit here and talk amongst ourselves and be in some sort of safety. And they're not. It's not, I don't want to say it's not fair, but it's not right. How could you do that? I mean, I know we all get mad at our spouses. We all have our ups and downs with our spouses, but the minute you have to go like this, whether you're a man or woman, the minute you have to go like this, something should stop you and say, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. This has gone way too far. Let the pride go and be like, I got to deal with my anger. I got to deal with whatever is going on in my heart that's causing me to want to put that kind of harm on you. Even the things that we say sometimes to each other, they hurt, they scar. Words sometimes are worse than the flesh things that we do to each other. Like I said, I remember, I've told you guys what my math teacher said to me, and that's still a scar that I deal with today. Because of what she did to me and what she said to me, I remember it vividly. And now I have a weakness in math. Maybe that's something I need to deal with. But we're not talking about that. That wasn't the chaotic thing that happened today. But I just mentioning that to say that the words that we say can leave a deep wound. So whether it's a domestic violence or domestic violence, we're hurting each other. It's got to stop. And I think if you're the person who is causing bodily harm to someone, whether with your mouth or your hands or whatever you pick up, I want you to sit there and think about it. Like, that is not who God, your creator, or whatever you believe in has meant you to be in this life. Go deal with it. Really go deal with it. Go figure out where in the deepness of your heart, where this is where it is coming to surface. Go deal with that. Go deal with that. Talk. Talking is probably one of the best medicines we could ever do. Talk it out. And then you need to talk to your spouse. Talk it out. Yes, it takes work. You thought that marriage was going to be easy? It takes work. Relationships are not easy. It takes work. Friendships, those are relationships too. It takes work. And if you can't be honest with yourself, right? When my honesty equals freedom t-shirt, then you cannot be honest with anyone else. How is that possible? If you cannot be honest with yourself, how is it possible to be honest with anyone else? What up, Octavia? Octavia. Wow. And I'm sorry that you had to go through it, Mary Vlogs. Hey, Eat Sleep, what's going on? Yeah, I really do like and man, I would that's probably one of the only socks I probably would ever break my promise to. The socks with the violence, the domestic violence sock. Shoot, I'm gonna find it right now, show you guys. Like I made 4 panel scenes and they were all jail bars. And the scene that really hit me the most was the one that had the kid. The kid was just there. And I made it very as graphic as I could make it because I need all of us to understand that in these type of situations, the only person who's being absolutely hurt is the kid. I hope I can bring this up. No, I got to look for the picture in a different place. The kid is the only person because they're becoming used to, okay, this is how relationships go. And I can't necessarily blame them because if this is what we're teaching them, that this is how relationships go, like you have to hit people in order to get your point across and or to get somebody to be quiet. It's very painful. I mean, I'm thankful that I've never, oh, here it is, guys. Well, no. Well, this is the front of the sock. Oh, I can't even see my screen. Hold on. This is the front of the sock. That was the front of the sock. That was the front of the domestic violence sock that I made. And I made it only because I wanted to raise awareness to the simple fact that there's domestic violence going on that we need to talk about. We need to talk about this. Do I feel like the person who's causing the bodily harm is wrong? Their actions are wrong, yes. But there's got to be something going on that surfaces in them to like react that way. So I don't condone, I absolutely will never condone violence from either party. I will never condone that. But I absolutely believe that there's something that happened. I'm trying to find the back of the sock so you guys can see the panel that I was talking about. But like right now, whoever that is that's going through that situation that you're talking about, Mary Vlogs, man, I feel for them. No, but I do get sick, then I have to address the problem or the person. Oh wait, I'm wrong. I'm on the wrong thing. Sorry. The chat is not catching up in the StreamYard. So I'm like reading stuff that's old. Sorry about that. I'm over here still trying to find the back of that sock. I've showed it to you guys once before, but since we are absolutely talking about this is it right here. I found it. Now I need to go back to the StreamYard. This is it right here. Mary Vlogs. This is the sock that I made. You see the kid and the arguing, even the arguing. Look at that. You holding somebody against their will. This could be financially. This could be mentally. Then you're abusing the person. And you see the jail bars there? Those are all jail bars. Sexual abuse, emotional abuse, and the anti-sign. This was a sock that I created. And when you mentioned that, Mary Vlogs, that's the first thing that popped in my mind. chaos. If you have chaos going on in your life, guys, even right now, if you have chaos going on, like, because I already shared that I had chaos going on this whole afternoon. And then we had some in the chat and they left because when I told them that they were giving me hours, they left. How dare you? How dare you? See, that's what you do with a troll. You just point out the truth. The truth of the matter is with you being here, no matter how disruptive you think you are, you're giving me hours. And I need those hours. Let YouTube think that there's a lot of people here, so they send more people my way. They left. Hey, cool dude. How are you, Jaden? My guest had to reschedule, cool dude. Wow. And I'm glad you were able, Married Vlogs. And here's another thing to add to that. I'm glad you were able to find it in your heart to be able to love again. To be able to love again. That is hard to do after you've been broken 2 times. To be able to love again and this time it be complete. I know you are in bliss right now. I'm proud. I'm happy for you. What up, Anna? Yes, Leticia. I know. Once I told them that they were helping me out, then they left. You know, one was trying to say something to like make me feel some kind of way. I'm like, whatever. And they left. Nobody even had to time them out. They left. But that's what you do when you want somebody to absolutely leave you alone. This is what I say. Say thank you. And what do you say to somebody that says thank you when you are trying to cause them harm? Thank you. You're adding to my, you are absolutely adding to my success. Thank you. They get mad about that and they say, oh, I'm not adding to your success. I'm leaving. Darn. That's how you make them flee. That's how you make them flee, Adam. You point out how, hey, you helping me out. And they're like, no, I don't want to help you out. The whole idea was to make you embarrassed. Hey, can we pray for an unnamed? Oh, wait, dang, I keep on going back to the stupid StreamYard, which has, yeah, dazed and confused. And the StreamYard is wrong. So I'm like seeing myself in 2 different places, getting all confused. Dazed and confused, right? And then I see I little have my piece of my hair hanging out. You know that little piece. We all have it, you know, that little piece where it just come out and stick out. But so guys, if you ever have people who come in to disrupt your chats, do the same thing. Just say, hey, thank you. You are absolutely helping me give hours. And the more you stay, the longer YouTube is like, oh my goodness, there's that many people in the chat. Let me put more people there. And they get mad and leave. You putting your tree up tonight? Oh, are you going to go live and do that, Married Vlogs? Yeah. I experienced it for the first time tonight, my great finds for you. Oh, you're under my great finds for you today. I just realized that. I don't have a lot of hair now. So no, I'm a little bit sticking out. You know, you got to get the gel. You got to get the gel and let it lay down. Me, I would just need to get a bobby pin and let it lay down. Hi, Aunt Will. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. I don't know if you're still here or not, but I just see it. I just see your name pop up. So I apologize if I missed you. Yep, Adam, and they probably, and you know what too? They actually sent an email asking us like if they had any if we had any suggestions. I probably will email them too. Maybe their motherboard is getting overloaded, carrying all of us. It's like wire. Aw. Okay, so I apologize, Aunt. I didn't see you earlier when you said hello, but welcome to Hello World. Nice to see you. I hope that if you have any chaotic moments in your life, the idea for tonight is that we talk about it so we can be free from it. I feel so much better now that I talked about it. Because the normal me would let it sit and marinate and just, you know, think about it more and more. And then I'd be in a bad mood. And then tomorrow when I see other people, my emotions that were left over from whatever, I take it out on someone else. And then be mad at myself for taking it out on someone else. And then be mad all over again. Cool, Adam. Yeah, you should. Now you have 3 full-time jobs, my great finds for you. Really, married lives? Don't be nervous. All you have to do is put the computer on and just go on about your business. You'll forget that there people are there. When I do my marathons, when like I'm working and I do a marathon throughout the day, I forget that the YouTube is on. I'm like, oh snap, I think I said something crazy. All right, Mary Vlogs, thank you. And thank you for letting us know about your friend. And hopefully some prayers will put up and it'll make the situation a little light for them. And thank you for having the courage and the strength to let us know about it. Yeah, thank you about that. Y'all don't be waiting till after Thanksgiving. See, y'all just bulldoze over Thanksgiving and go right into Christmas. But that's cute though. Family time is amazing. Family time is necessary. Family time is needed. Always. Remember that, guys. Remember that. Always try to have family time with whatever family you have. Maybe the only family you have is friends. Maybe the only family you have are friends. They're still your family. They're an extended part of your family. Family doesn't always have to be in the blood. Um, family to me are people who are in your lives who want to be there and want to experience a lot of different things with you. So if you have those people in your life, please do so. Sugar Love, you tell me when you're about to go on, and I'm gonna try to get all of us to go on and chill out with you as well. Love my family get-togethers. Oh, Leticia, me too. I love when we get together. I love when my family gets together, and it's like an oasis. It feels good, and I love when I get together, with people too, like friends and associates. I love those things too. Why do you keep on saying hello, cool dude? Are you talking to everyone else too? But yeah, the chaoses that happen around us and through us and in us. We have to put the nail on that coffin and say, you will not rule me. You will not master me. You will not master my emotions. You will not have reign in my life. You will not have territory in my well-being for too long. Chaos. And the more we get strong at being less chaotic, the more we can teach other people on how they can be and have less chaos and allow chaos to affect them. Guys, I went through the drive-through today at Taco Bell. Yes, Taco Bell. And the same person that was at the drive-through was there tonight, and he started crying to me. I mean, she started crying to me and saying like, I don't know how much more I could take this. Like everything I do, they telling me I'm doing wrong. And how that conversation erupted is I was like, oh man, I was like, how are you? And I guess she felt comfortable with talking to me and just said, why is this like I'm so tired of this? I'm so tired of always feeling like everything that I'm doing is wrong. Like, what is it? What am I doing wrong? I was like, listen, no, you gotta be good. You gotta just let that slide off of you. You gotta maintain your happiness and realize it's not you. You see what I'm saying? Whenever you get the opportunity to try to encourage somebody, do so. I hope that I helped her have a little bit of a bright day in her work day. because I really felt bad. My heart started hurting when she was crying. She was crying. She's like, "Thank you." It started crying. Had to turn her back on me because she was crying. We got to do better, guys. All of us, we all have to do better. We need to do better, including myself. I need to do better. I don't do holidays either, Sugar Love. Yeah, you know what, cool dude? Oh, let me tell you what happened to that. So I still haven't changed the time in my car. So my car was saying that it was 6:49. And so when I got in here, it was really 5:49. And I was like, oh boy, I'm not gonna wait. And I just went live anyway. So yes, cool dude. I was supposed to go live around 7. In 25 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be there. If you have a panel, like I told you, Sugar, if you want me to be a part of your panel, I will do it today. If not, no problems. I'll still be in your channel because I get a kick out of being in there. You crack me up. All right, Dab Kitty. It's always a pleasure seeing you. I'm gonna try to hold on, Sugar, because I'm ready to be is out right now. But I'm gonna try to hold on. But anyway, guys, if you are not connected to Sugar Love, please do so. Because if I end before she goes on, at least you'll get the notification of when she's live, or at least you'll be queued up to go see her. But we should all go and support Sugar Love. She's been a supporter of Hello World for quite some time, even before she even really knew who I was. And I just popped up in her chat. I don't even know how I ended up popping up in your chat, but I just did. And then, you know, I've always supported you ever since then. And you popped in my chat and I was like, okay, cool, we good. So go check out Sugar Love. Go send her love. She became monetized. So shout out to her. Don't allow negativity, chaos, all the things that can make us really sad overpower us and make us have that be our end all be all. She says she's going live in about 25 minutes, Mike. So she's probably going live at like around 7-ish. She'll probably go live around then. But like emotionally, I'm tired today. Yeah, a few tears came to my eyes. And that has not happened. And remember, guys, these are things that are not directly happening to me. It's the surroundings. And I'm just like, it's hard. It hurts to see other people in pain. It hurts. For me, it doesn't hurt, but like it bothers me to see other people in pain. It bothers me to see dysfunction. It bothers me to see chaos. It bothers me to see that sometimes we can't see eye to eye and just say, you know what, maybe I'm wrong. And the other person can say, maybe I'm wrong. Let's try to make this work out. 7 p.m. She's going live at 7. I don't know if I can hold on till 7, Sugar. I'm going to try though. But I'll definitely be there. I got some food that I haven't eaten yet, just waiting waiting for me. Yeah, it kind of did something to me, Mike. It kind of did something to me. Kind of made me feel like, dang, I need to be around more. Like I need to be around more so the environment can be safe. Because like sometimes you'll be the person who is like neutral and you can cause balance and you'll be the mediator. And in being a mediator, sometimes you're just like stuck in the middle. Like a mediator is not supposed to have any feelings, but I absolutely care about both parties. And it hurts. Yeah, sugar love. Yes. I can't wait. We're gonna have a monetization party. We should do that. We should do that. A monetization party. So like when you have to be the mediator in different situations, it is painful because you see how both people are hurting. And then I stuck around for a little bit just to make sure, everybody was good and nobody was gonna have to be rushed to the hospital, or nobody was gonna have no heart attack or breakdowns or pass outs, or that's what I did. And it just dawned on me, like, you know what? I'm glad I was there. As painful as it was to witness the situation, I'm still glad that I was there, because if I wasn't, what could have happened? Not to say that I'm the end all be all, but it goes back to what I said yesterday. Sometimes we are put in situations to help. Other times we're put in situations to make us aware of things. I've been in my little bubble of happiness. Kind of forgot about all the drama that goes on outside my little bubble. Oh, that's okay. Flag Nag, I don't mind. Yeah, I'm gonna hang in there, sugar. 10 more minutes. I could do it. If it means I could do it just to help support you and help us raid you, absolutely, I'll do it. But if you guys end up being in situations like that where this, a few people going head to head, you stand your ground and be that mediator. You may be the piece. You may become the only piece for that situation or situations that are going on. So consider that, guys. Trouble will not last always, but the amount of, or the, I don't want to say amount. I guess another word I can use, because it's not the word I'm thinking of. The gravity of how it affects you or others, and how long that has the effect, is up to you. Because ultimately, guys, I was going to pretend like nothing happened, like I had an amazing day. Because outside of that situation, I did have a decent day. But the point of the matter is, I recognize that this needs to be talked about for me. And then maybe other people who may have some chaotic things going on in their lives, maybe they'll realize this is something that they need to talk about for themselves, within themselves, and whatever else the case may be. I'm so hot. Oh my goodness. Hey, the real Kima KR. What's going on? Hey, girl. I have to go and take my sweater off. I was all sweating. The real Kima KR, we're going to go raid Sugar Love's chat in a few minutes. Everybody, if you don't have the real Kima KR, go check her out. She's another funny person that I kind of just ran into on these YouTube streets, and I support her channel. I check her chat out almost every other day, or whenever she goes live. I know going to those two channels, Sugar Love and the real Kima KR's channel, is like I know I'm going to laugh. I know I'm going to get a good laugh. I know I'm going to get some good comments and it's going to be good. Can a guy that is so nice scare someone that they are in a relationship? It depends, Flagnet. It depends because maybe your nice is not you. I'm not saying you, but maybe the person's nice is coming off differently and is being received differently. And maybe the person who is receiving on the receiving end of that niceness is not used to being or receiving any type of love. So yeah, it will scare them. It absolutely will scare them. That's like trying to get someone who's been in an abusive relationship to give them a hug. Because when you reach out, all they may see is somebody going like this when you reach out for the hug, or they remember somebody like bear hugging them to try to hurt them. So yeah, sometimes nice people who are dealing with someone who may have been in a very violent or, maybe violent or just emotionally or mentally violent situation, or maybe was raised in a home like that and not used to that. I'm talking about myself. I think I have too much of a big heart that I'm seen scared away. No, no. I mean, in your situation, maybe you should talk to these people, talk to whoever you're referring to, talk to them and just say, hey, like, let's have a conversation and get to the bottom of it. For real. That's what I would say. Honesty equals freedom. And if you can speak to somebody and tell them how your heart is, they can either respect your feelings or trash your feelings. Either way, you got to get that off of you. Yeah, flag knock, take it slow too. You know how like when one person knows absolutely for sure, like you are the one, and the other person doesn't know that. It's like saying, hey, will you marry me? And you've only known the person for like a few weeks. That could be scary. That could be very scary. So yeah, Leticia's right. Just take it slow. But absolutely have that conversation and say, like, hey, I feel like I really care about you, but I feel like you don't care about me for whatever reason. And I'm trying to show you the most possible way of my concern and love. And I just feel like X, Y, and Z. Maybe they don't know that you're feeling that way too. 5 more minutes, sugar. 5 more minutes, sugar. Guys, I am here on Hello World every single night between 7 and 9. Every night between 7 and 9, Monday through Sunday, between 7 and 9. I try to take it slow, but I get worried and I care too much. And that's on you too. You gotta let that thing flow. Maybe your worriedness is turning into something else and is being received differently. It's hard. It's hard. Oh, hold on one second. I think my food is burning. Sorry about that. Like when I start to smell my food, I start to think like, wait a second. It's not burning. It's not burning. But I just started to smell it. But communication is one thing that we as human beings have to like. I think that's our I think that's our one of the things that we're supposed to master before we die is to try to be better communicators. But it starts here. Your heart has to be open and receptive to want to communicate and to like really hear people out. I can say myself sometimes I don't want to be hearing nobody and what they got to say, but I got to work on that. That's a heart condition. That's a heart condition. And once this right here is doing good, it's going to flow right out in what you say. And also, too, Flag and Act, I don't know what you believe, but whether you pray or go to your creator or whoever it is, before you speak to whoever you need to speak to, just say, God, my creator, whoever else you believe in, help me to say the right words and help whatever I have to say be received, not as a threat, but as love. That too will help, because then they'll give you the right words, and maybe um, their heart will be open enough to receive what you have to say in a non-threatening way. Tonight we talked about chaos. I didn't go deep into like what happened to me. I didn't have to, but we did uncover the fact that somebody's going through a very, very violent domestic violence situation, which breaks my heart, especially if there's children involved as well. That breaks my heart even more. Let's be good to each other, guys. If you are in relationships or in a relationship that is either mentally, physically, or emotionally abusive, I would say, yeah, try to get out, try to get help for yourself too, because you got to be healed as well. If you're the person on the receiving end, if you're the person on the giving end, inflicting pain on others, like figure out where that's coming from, where it's stemming from, and hope that the next relationships that you get into will be better. Because I don't know if the relationship that was tarnished from your actions will ever be able to be repaired to that level. Sometimes it can be, but for the majority, it's usually not. But I'm here on Hello World every single night between 7 and 9. I hope that whatever we talked about in the chat or whatever I may have said may have been inspiring and encouraging enough to help you move on in your life or to make final steps in whatever you have to do in your lives. I also hope that it'll raise your vibration or raise your heart, whatever it is, to the point where you see that people are valuable and people are loved and that you need to be loved and you need to give love and you need to receive love and you need to give it. You need to receive, you need to give. And that our world isn't as bad as what people make it seem out to be, guys. No, because you know why? It's going to start from us continuing the race to be the best version of ourselves, to be that example for someone who needs it. I thank you guys for giving me a little bit of your time every single night, because you don't have to do it and you still do. And I appreciate it. I appreciate that you become vulnerable enough to share things in the chat and that you allow me to be vulnerable enough to share things with the chat and to talk about things that may be hard sometimes and to talk about things that may be fun and airy. But at the end of the day, I thank you. If you ever want to get to know anything more about me or anything that I do, any people that may have been on a panel, check the links down below and you can always shop Be the Difference Clothing. That's my company. Yes. When you wake up tomorrow morning, I hope that the perspectives that you have will be brightened so that you can continue to be the difference every day. You are the difference. You are the difference. You are special. You are amazing. Your soul is valuable. You are needed. You are cherished. You are loved. Your soul is beautiful. There is no mistake about you. People believe in you. I believe in you. Let's go on and start heading over to Sugar Love's channel because she's going to be on there. If you need something light after this heavy topic, go on over to Sugar Love. She was in the chat earlier and she should be going on right about now. Again, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. If you are having chaos in your life, address it, master it. Don't let it affect you too much longer because you got too much work to do. You got to be the difference. Yes. So until we meet again, guys, I'll see you tomorrow evening between 7 and 9. And again, my name is Joy. It was an honor and a pleasure to have you here, and I thank you. So until we meet again, this is another episode of Hello World.